Keep my eyes wide.
Yeah.
I'm running up. Chick, he ain't getting no money cause he watching me strive.
Yeah.
She was running from me. She thought she wasn't gonna make it out alive. She thought she wasn't gonna survive. She thought she died.
Hey.
I'm fucking on your bitch, yeah. On my mouth. I hope you don't kiss her. Every time I leave my house, you know I got my bleed. So hit your bitch from my main page. You know I ain't got no finster.
Ain't got no finster.
Bitch stuff. That's how you know my eyes on hoes that I clicked up. I should go and take a fucking fit pic, yeah. Then do a show and act like you never existed. Yeah.
Hey, yo, we back. Yoski broski, what's up, everybody? Hopefully everyone's doing well. And with that being said, yo, it's story time for this one. Man, hop on COD. Funny, broski. I can't even do it right now, dog. I'm probably gonna have to do it after this stream, bro. Man, bro, it's been a crazy last couple weeks, my boy. It's been a crazy last couple weeks. No cap. Gee, Atlanta. W trip stream. W trip. No cap. But there was stuff that always happens. You know, no, anything that you do literally never goes as planned. Like, you can plan little things and it can kind of get there, but like when it really truly comes down to it, bro, nothing ever really goes as planned. Nothing ever really goes as planned. That's kind of unfortunate. But hey, I think that what actually kind of makes it fun about with life and whatnot. Because if everything goes just perfect and like the way you expect things to go, then stuff gets boring. I'm a person of more spontaneity instead of like habit and the same thing over and 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 over again. That's me though. Everybody's different, obviously. So, that's for you to decide if that's something for you or not.
Because I see the potential for growth.
You know what I'm saying? So that's really kind of all it really comes. But no, again though, W trip, down there for 5 days. And one thing I would say is I am never bringing my car again. I will not be doing that again. Definitely was not the best. Yeah. Definitely was not the best idea. But yeah, kind of just gotta do what you gotta do, bro. Yeah, so overall though, like I said, W trip ended up getting the wedding done. So let me tell you a little backstory if you didn't already know. Went down to Atlanta for a wedding that we shot video and photo. Obviously, if you don't already know that the business Just Reviews LLC does, photo, video, all that good stuff. So went out there for a wedding, ended up making it a road trip. Usually I like to fly. Honestly, like I'm big on flying. Usually I like to fly, but ended up making a road trip that was dope. And it ended up turning out to be really awesome. Not only because like I got to see some people who I wanted to see and I haven't got to see in a while, but also because like it was kind of good just to get out of town for a minute, Sometimes you need a fresh air, like even if it's just like the time being, sometimes you need some fresh air, like straight up. straight up. So was out there, all that, did the wedding. That was really dope. Obviously. So, and one thing I liked about this wedding, it was like a whole kind of like weekend. So did a photo shoot the one day, then like rehearsal and all that. Then it was the wedding the next day and everything, and it was kicking it. But what was really, really crazy is, so I was telling you earlier about the foreshadowing into this now, right? Because I'm never bringing my SRT to Atlanta again. Never bring my truck to Atlanta again. I'm at the club, right? And I don't even go to clubs like that. Like I like to I'm more of a lounge / bar type of guy, right? But went to the club, gotta go with my homie because man, he's a promoter. He knows all the people out there like that. First thing we get up in there, he get Unc and them to go get us a section on the on the Lowski, right? Just because when you be out there like that, folks know you. They gonna show love off rip if they rocking with you, right? So, bro, get us the section right off rip. Easy money on, easy money on. Gee, I'm in there. Yeah, like 10 minutes. They got thirsty.
Who?
The girls was thirsty. I wasn't feeling that, y'all. Like, I like to just get in there, right? Start feeling the vibe. And this is like in almost any place, like get in there, start feeling the vibe, seeing, you know what I'm saying? If for me, if folks is thirsty or stuff, got some extra, you feel me, going on, just can't do it, bro. I can't do it. I don't like all that extra movement and all that. You feel me? I don't do that. So ended up having to basically get Shorty up out of there. And to be honest, I had Brody with me. He wasn't really trying to club like that. He was more trying to kick it, spend more wisely. And I probably should have listened to him because how the dances, right? $10, $5, $10, whatever. Because we in the hood of Atlanta. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't know. I just knew after I was told, right? $5, $10, right? Shawty finessed me. I feel like a goofy. Shawty finessed me. I said, look, I need change. All I got is dubs. She said, you could trust me. I'm finna go grab some. More of the story, should have never trusted her. Because took my 40, $60 and just got up out of there. Didn't find her. Couldn't find her again. So I'm complaining. I'm like, yeah, that's crazy, right? Okay. You got me, whatever, you got me, right? Then I'm sitting there and I'm like, gee, ain't no way it just got me, right? So I go to the car real quick to go get some extra money because for some reason I had left some cash in the car. Gee, I go outside. There's like a bus on my window or whatever, like on my side panel of the car. Whoa, what's this? Well, and I'm thinking, because I got equipment, I got, X, Y, and Z out there. I'm not even fully thinking like it could be what it is. I'm feeling like I just was tripping. So I'm out there, you know what I'm saying, do what we got to do. And when it comes down to it, right, folks had knocked off my side panel of the window to try to shimmy their way in the door, bro. Was finna catch. Oop, my fault, y'all. Was finna catch me lacking. That hurt, G. Especially because in that instance, like, I'm not even thinking they would have got my, you feel me? I'm instantly, it's out of there for me. Out of there. I'm all the way away from home. Only know a certain amount of people. Like I've been good because at least I know some people. I got a place to stay. Woo. But like, man, that whole situation could have just got, you know, could have just got crucial. But one thing I always say is, yo, I'm someone who prepares for the worst sometimes, and thank God, because without him, hey, look, I might have still a little bit out there for the week. No lie. And also, one thing I want to say is thank God for your support systems, yo. Like, I don't know who might be in your life, but or maybe not even in your life. I hope they are, but like may or may not, right? But if you got at least one person or somebody that kind of supports you, man, shout out to them. Straight up. Shout out to them. Hold on, let me angle this better. Shout out to them. Shout out to your support. Shout out to people who are really rocking with you. Especially if you're another creator out there like me and you've been on this journey just really rocking and rocking and rocking. Shout out to your support system. Shout out to your people. You know what I'm saying? Because those are the ones who are really going to help push you further and further. So,
Bruh.
with that being said, that isn't the only thing that happened, right? Ended up almost getting my car, broken into. Then next day, bro, it's hotter than I don't know what. And I got dark. I feel like I got so dark out there. And then I think it was 90 something degrees shooting a music video by the pool, which was fire though. Don't get me wrong. W Airbnb, yo. W Airbnb, W spot. Like the artist knew what he was doing, and that was dope. And one of the best things about it is, I'm connected, right? Because of what I do with the video and the photo and the content, right? I was able to bring out one of my friends who's like a promoter slash also he's got his own label. And when bringing in his own label, he liked the artist that I was working with. Ended up, talking to him, maybe possibly doing business with him in the future. And it got me thinking, right? It got me thinking, gee, you never know who's watching. And you never know who might, be interested in what you have to offer. So always perform, always be out there. Like there's 1,000 people there, right? Like, for instance, right now, right? Say like, whatever happened. Say there's really no one here, right? Thankfully there are some people here, but say there was no one here in this chat right now. And you were streaming by yourself, right? Are you gonna sit there and be like scared? And just sit there, be bored, wait for people to come in, not really do any work? Or are you gonna actually like get to this bag and work hard to find someone who wants to rock with you, right? Or to keep creating, because you never know who is watching, especially when it comes to this live streaming, right? If you don't do what you need to do to honestly not only lock in, but to always be performing like there's someone on and there's people watching, then you'll continue to fail. And this is almost a lesson of integrity, because when no one's watching, how hard are you working? When your back's against the wall, are you here trying to actually like put the work in? Are you trying to actually gain those followers and really like entertain folks? Because you gotta see the competition that you have on here with people like Kyson and I show speed and those people doing 4 or 5 days of content. all this different like stuff. It's really kind of crazy, and you have to be aware of not only what you're giving out there, but also that there's competition. You're not the only one on here. I'm not the only one on here. But I think a competition is the thing that makes you better. The competition is the thing that pushes you to actually want to make better content, make better, you know, streams, connect with more people, research more about what you're creating. Really dive in and be passionate about the art of creating. And that's what's going to make it beautiful. That is what's going to really like do what it needs to do for somebody. So don't be like sitting there scared because or mad that you may not have one viewer, two viewers, three viewers, whatever. At the end of the day, that one, two, or three, you better work like it's 1,000, 2,000, or 3,000. And with you working that way, now you'll actually have true, like, you'll build a habit. You know, building good habits is key. You definitely want to be doing the right things, you know, to make sure that not only when you grow, okay, so hold up. You want to make sure you're doing the right things early in your career that not only when you grow, you have good habits, but also that you learn the right way of how to create, right? Because, you know, habits or whatever, you know, besides, there's still going to be situations where you got to just know what to do. You got to know how to go out and find something. Or say you're just the person who I want to be on camera. I don't care about none of that extra stuff. I just want to entertain. Well, then you got to know how to go find somebody that can do the business part for you. There's always a yin to the yang. You got to know where you lack and where you can better equip yourself with people around you for success. Because the bigger you get, the more you're going to need more people. And that is extremely, extremely, extremely important. Again, the bigger you get, the more you're going to need more people.
Really, nigga?
Yes, really. Because you just can't do it all alone. And if you know much about Robert Kiyosaki and, you know, the 4 quadrants, you understand that just because someone maybe goes from employed to self-employed, that until you reach over into that 3rd quadrant where you're actually making some type of passive income, you're not doing anything. You're still overworking for whatever the success or the money or the whatever you're trying to go for, you're overworking for it, right? And that's a lesson in itself. But overall, Atlanta was good. I got to, matter of fact, let's also talk about these mosquitoes out there. They tagged me all over my forehead, my head, my face, between my eyes, my arms, my legs. Like, those things are crazy. My hand at one point, right? Now you can see my knuckles, but it still is kind of bad, right? So this hand at one point, my left hand at one point was so fully swollen I couldn't see my knuckles at all because I got bit. I don't know if it was an allergic reaction. I truthfully don't know what fully thing it was, but those, yeah, they got it. They definitely got it. So I am not a fan of those Atlanta mosquitoes. Those mosquitoes are crazy. Sesame, y'all still on COD? Are you in the chat or still? No, probably not. He a lame. You not a lame. You a lame. Bitch, you not a lame. You a lame. Yeah, man. And to be honest, yo, I don't really get many viewers when it comes to gaming on here. I think it's really gonna be more of a platform for just chatting and for really teaching this content creation, bro. Like, I am passionate about helping others monetize their real passions online, because there's just so it with content creation, because there's just so many avenues to get into. Like, it's it's almost endless how much really you could do out here. And that freedom and fun for me is what just keeps me going. No cap, that's what really keeps me going. Because, like,
Surprise, motherfucker.
I get tired of stuff that's boring. I get tired of stuff that's like, you keep going, you keep going, you keep going, you keep trying, but it just ain't it. Sometimes, like, you got to know what is or what ain't for you. And when it's time to actually get out, or when it's time to stick in even longer, right? There's that I don't know whether you're a gambler or not. There's that old saying that they say, you gotta know when to hold on. Gotta know when to fold on. If you know, if you know, if you don't, you don't. That's all I can say on that one. Big bro. You know what I'm saying? So, gotta know when to hold on. Hey, gotta know when to fold on. But that's anywhere in life, to be completely honest, right? Because sometimes, like I say, you just gotta know when to give up, or when to leave, or when to do something, exit a situation. Or you gotta know when something's fully for you and feels right, and that you need to actually, pursue. And I think that's a beautiful, like, two-sided coin on that, because there's good and bad, but uh it's also, one, how you determine it, how you, like, your perception, right? But also, it's what you make of it. A lot of this world is what you make of it. So if you're someone who don't do nothing and just, go around, you're just here, you're just one of those people that are just here. I hate to say that, but it's gonna be like nine, like, you just, I don't know. You're gonna not beat the rat race. And I've already talked about the rat race a couple times, so we're not even gonna do that right now. But one thing I will say, it's time to kind of get to this reaction, no cap. And if you're anywhere around the streaming community right now, you already know about this stuff going on with this new term called your ball. Coined by DDG, that I kind of know of, right? And to me, it's hilarious, because it's like, bro, yo, ball. It makes so much sense. Like, it makes so much sense. But now, this man has coined it so bad, so much, he got a music video. He has an official song now to this. That's crazy. But extremely smart. And hopefully he copyrighted as well, because then that'd be even smarter. But I'm not here to be, you know, the copyright police or all that good stuff. Let's check it out.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah,
Bruh.
yeah.
That's our ball. That's my ball.
Yeah, I like bad bitches. I like foreign whips. I
Huh.
like fun hoes. I hate a boring bitch. I
Huh.
be peeping niggas hating, I ignore the shit. Why
Huh.
the fuck he on the court if he ain't scoring shit?
Huh. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. DDG, he don't have like no Little Wayne bars, like real, like lyrical, but folks do be spitting something. And if you be hating, that's on you, G.
That's my ball.
That's his ball.
Okay, that's my ball.
It's funny how you gonna be saying this with nobody in the room but you and another cameraman. Like, who's you pointing at? Who your ball, nigga?
And get that nigga gone off one call. I crash about my bitch, that's my ball. I'm making too many thousands. I got a crib in the mountains. I'm getting 20s and 50s and 100s. I pay a young nigga to count it. Hustler, mama ain't give me no money, so I'm finna give her allowance.
Okay.
That nigga ain't no way around it. Brand new foreign, I fuck her the mileage.
Okay.
I ain't worried about shit, you a punk. Worried about shit, you a punk.
Okay.
Fuck, I be smoking on skunk. My Lambo an elephant, truck in the front.
Okay.
My ball, my bitch is a 10. I'm trying to hoop with her and her friends.
Okay.
Most valuable player I am. MVP, bitch, I'm that man. Shazam, that's my ball.
Shazam.
Come on, that's my ball.
Shazam.
That's my ball. That's my ball. We can get that nigga gone off one call. I crash about my bitch. That's my ball.
You know, real talk. DDG should stick to content. He knows what he's doing. He knows how to go viral. He knows how to get attention. And that's something that is an amazing skill. Not only for anybody who's in the online game, but for anyone that's just a creative in general. You need to know how to create attention.
500,000. Now I got multiple houses. Sparkable blunt when I walk in the club, I'm the nigga, so they gon' allow it. I don't like niggas around my bitch. I'm a dog, they hearing me growling. She can't fuck with a nigga that's broker than me, cause I took her to too many islands. Hey, y'all know ball don't lie. Fuck that ball up top. Watch his PT drop. He knows she my rock. If I'm with a Wilson, they betting the over. Take my player props. When he get the ball, he turning it over. Slam that bit like Josh. That's my ball. That's my ball. That's my ball. Okay, that's my ball.
Hey.
Gone off one call.
That's my ball.
I crash about my bitch. That's my ball.
She belongs to the streets.
Man,
She belongs to the streets.
look. I ain't gonna lie to you. DDG ain't even that bad of an artist, bro. Now, I'm finna keep it a buck. Am I listening? Am I bumping DDG in a car? Do I know more than what's that one mean? Can I name 5 DDG songs or else I'm gonna die?
Bruh,
I'm probably dying.
bruh.
It just is what it is. But I ain't gonna lie. DDG on a tear right now. DDG is on a tear right now. And he's honestly kind of giving back to the community, y'all. Like, he really gave out the sauce about just consistency. But creators have been saying this for so long. I'm one of them, right? But for some reason, it takes somebody like dude for y'all to figure it out. Why is that? Why sometimes do it take someone that you either not always around or just like it takes a different special person for y'all to get it? Like for example, right? Your parent could have told you 15 times to do X, Y, and Z for a sport or for your homework or for whatever, right? But you don't want to listen. 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 Yeah, all right. You brush it off. You shrug it off, right? Yeah, all right. But then your assistant coach that you look up to, or that teacher you think is, attractive, your high school teacher that you think is attractive, you got a crush on, whatever, right? It takes someone special for someone to get it and for y'all to understand it. I don't know why. Because that's how this content thing is too, a lot of times. There will be people who are smaller in this game who got sauce. They just either ain't packaging it right, or you don't care enough to watch them because they're not big. But then when they get big, it's, oh, bro, how do I get started? Oh, bro, I want to make content. Ooh. Bro, y'all band had a chance to make content. You don't really want this. You're not trying to put out 2-3 videos a day. You're not even trying to get on the platform to put out 1 video a day. And that's really the difference between just a smaller creator and that can make some money and just a regular person, right? Just being able to post at least 1 a day. My mind is, do I want to post 1 post a day, 2 posts a day, or do I want to go clock in to this factory, to this McDonald's, to this, wherever, or to this job you don't like, to this office where you got to deal with Becky Sue or Aunt whoever that you don't like, that stinks, that irritates you, that makes you want to crash out, right? At the end of the day in this world, you got to pick your poison. Ain't nothing easy that's really worth it out here. So in my opinion, I'd rather do this. I'd rather create a community of creators and people who just want to rock with the motion and do that with y'all. Does that mean I got to basically move my life around a certain way where I can be here more? Hey, we get paid more, it don't matter. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. So, baby, we thankful. I'm so grateful, thankful. Y'all know about that. That's a G-Todd. Yeah, go stream that G-Todd different views. Thankful. G-Todd with 2 D's. So there's that right there. Speaking of that, I forgot to drop that video. I haven't even dropped that video yet, y'all. I still gotta drop that video of his eminence apparel. I've been lacking on that, so definitely kind of gotta get into that. But yeah, man, DDG has definitely did his thing. He is up right now, and someone that, if you're not watching as a creator, you're missing out. Just because he's giving the tea out, and he's showing it in certain different ways as well. Like, I really enjoy people who don't gatekeep. I enjoy creators who care about giving out the tea to help other creators grow. I enjoy coming together to collab with creators who are serious. Not someone who just wants to make a TikTok every once in a while when they feel like it. But true creators who, hey, we out here every day, every week, yo. Every day, every week. Y'all understand how many pages I got. I want to stream more, but it's like, bro, I got 5 Facebook pages to be on, 2 Instagrams, TikTok, LinkedIn, Snapchat, 2 YouTubes, Twitter X. You know what I'm saying? We everywhere. But we do that because you don't know I don't know where y'all are at in certain ways, right? Because if I'm reaching all these platforms at once, that means you get to choose what's your favorite. And right now, viewer experience, viewer satisfaction is high up right now. So it's all about making sure y'all straight. Making sure you enjoy the atmosphere, enjoy the ride here. You know what I mean? And about all about what I want. So, but I will say I do like to say what I like because it's my stream. Ah. Yo, that was crazy. I don't care. But yeah, man. Today was a long day too, though. I had to get my AC fixed because it's been way too hot to not have no AC recently. A little Shawty didn't come over though like she was supposed to, but that's life. That's life. No cap chat. We actually are very thankful. Get to see my family again, bro. Haven't seen my family in so long. And throughout all the ups and downs, you know, like we talked about earlier, bro, we made it back safe. Like, we're home, we're safe. You know, so much could have transpired, but didn't. And you gotta be just thankful. You gotta be grateful. You gotta be grateful, gotta be thankful. You gotta know that there's someone looking out. There's someone on your team that is looking out. Whether you see this person, well, I shouldn't say this person. Whether you see this higher being or not, or fully believe, right? Someone's looking out. Someone's looking out. Someone's definitely looking out. If not, maybe they're looking out in a way that you just don't understand. A lot of things happen outside of our reach. That really sucks. But helps us in the end. Let me cook.
Bruh.
So, a lot of times you'll go through something and it'll like almost break you. It'll be so much for you. You may hate it, whatever. But with that also being said, that you may be going through that, and that's the thing that you need to actually like energize you to get you really, really where you want to go, right? Oh, it's been a long day. Stretch my back. Energizing really where you want to go. And also to get you like, shoot, over that hump, over that hurdle or whatever it is. Man, hold on, y'all. I need to like, hold on, y'all.
Meet Justin Wright, savvy spender. He saves on coffee and makes it at home. And he gets Now by Xfinity.
It's just right.
All-in monthly prices for internet, mobile, and the TV you love. Get Now internet starting at $30 a month, all in.
What y'all know about this?
Let's go. Back it up, then turn.
this. Hold on, hold on. Hey. Hey, this I gotta get that stretch going. Hold on, yeah. Hey, hey. Come on, please. Back it up, back it up. Hey, 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 hey. Slide to the left, right foot, left foot, then turn with it. Right foot, left foot, then turn with it. Now flex. Hey, come on, flex. Back it up, back it up, and turn to the left. Slide to the right, slide to the left. Right foot, left foot, then turn with it. Right foot, left foot, then turn with it. Now flex. Come on, flex. Back it up, then turn to the left. Hey, hold on, I got it, bro. I'm messing up with these. If you think I don't, I really do. All the line dances going crazy all summer, yo. Hey, hold on. If you think I don't, I got it right here. Come on, I got y'all. Oh. It's right here, okay. I got y'all. Slide to the right, hey, slide to the left. Right foot, left foot, then turn. Right foot, left foot, then turn. Now flex, come on, flex. Back it up, then turn to the left. Slide to the right, slide to the left. Right foot, left foot, then turn. Right foot, left foot, then turn. Now flex, come on, flex. Back it up, then turn to the left. Let me see your body, see you flex your body. Hey, so back it up. Man, chat, what y'all know about that? Flex your body. Slide to the left, right foot, left foot, and turn. Right foot, left foot, and turn. Back it up, then turn. Hey, y'all don't know nothing about that. Y'all don't know nothing about that, chat. No cap, chat. No cap. Hold on.
You've got multiple parts.
Yo.
But need just one answer.
This next one, though.
Wait, how does these things
Right?
fit together?
This next one, though.
Looks like you can just
I don't even.
Google.
We finna learn. We gonna learn together, chat. We gotta learn together, chat. We gotta learn together. Hold on. So, hey, look. Line dancers are busting right now, y'all. If you're not learning, you're tweaking. You're tweaking. You know what I'm saying? We had that flex going a little bit earlier. That was busting. But this is the one I'm trying to learn, y'all. So hold on. And yes, I do got them boots on the ground, but that one's easy, bro. That's why I'm trying to learn this one. Hold on. Pretty sure it's this one. Hey, hey, hey. Ride it, ride it. Hey, horses in the stable. I love the way you ride. Ride it. Horses in the stable. Trail ride it. Hey, hey. Horses in the stable. Hey, I love the way you ride. Ride it. Horses in the stable. What y'all know about that one? Yeah. What y'all know about the horses in the stable? What y'all know about them horses in the stable? Yeah. Y'all know nothing about that. Horses in the stable. I love the way you ride. Yo. No cap though. This is gonna be a busting summer, y'all. Like, this summer's gonna be so cracking, yo. I'm already knowing. Cause we've been so lit already traveling, right? So, man, we got Vegas again in another 2 months. Hopefully, hopefully, you know how to be Atlanta again very soon. Blessed, bro. Blessings on blessings on blessings. That's right, man. There's lessons on lessons on lessons. Hold on. Y'all know nothing about that. What y'all know about that? Blessings on blessings on blessings. Now, God is good, though, for real. We can sit here and go back all day, you know what I'm saying? But, like, man, God is good, bro. Blessings on blessings on blessings. I mean, there's lessons on lessons on lessons. That was what by, I think it was by what? Kanye? Right? He's got so much music, bro. It's like, dang. 10 years, yo, hold on. 10 years ago, chat. 2015. Man, and that time was cracking. When they had good music all together. Sheesh. That time he was cracking, yo. For sure, you're right on.
Look.
Way up, I feel blessed.
Straight up. Look, I live the life I deserve.
They say blessed.
Fuck a vacay, I feel better at work.
Blessed.
I mean, whatever it's worth. I give whatever I'm worth. For my niggas who gon' go to hell and back for me, I'ma give them heaven on earth for a hell of a check, yeah, whichever come first.
Blessings on blessings on blessings.
Look at my life, man, that's lessons on lessons on lessons. I treat the beat like it's a reverend. I tell the truth like, Father, forgive me, these are all my confessions, man, this wasn't luck, it was destined. I done lost homies who been with me since Eddie, who flip like confetti. And then when you back, they back to call you dog. That shit can get petty. Bitch, don't get no dap to me, nigga. Funny thing about talking behind my back is that it just keep coming back to me, nigga. Was off for a sec, now it's back to me, nigga. You mad at me? This ain't what I want, man. It's what it had to be. This is that.
You know, low key, I don't think a lot of people would actually see what's going on with this because it's kind of like a film technical thing. But I start to realize a lot of these older like music videos when they were like really using film and not less like smaller creators and you know videographers and whatnot, is they videos would be in wide box, right? And is it wide box or right? Wide box. Why can I think of this right now? Hold on. I cannot think of what it's called right now. It's not an eat. White shell. Yeah. It's letterbox and letterbox. See here. So hold on. Horses in a stable. Another way you ride. There we go. Enough. All right. So this is, like I said, it's used to. It makes it look like it's more of a widescreen like aspect ratio than you're seeing. So when it's in letterbox, maybe say this is full frame, right? Say right here it's full frame. Letterbox is like this, but it looks like it's like panel like wider. And a lot of films use that for cinematic effect and, you know, all that good stuff.
Late night working after 3, man. This is why my old girl was mad at me. This why I'm your majesty, man. The click is the tightest, the pussy the tightest, the drinks are the coldest, the future the brightest, the feet not divided, the love is divided. And
yeah,
I
you can
just
definitely tell this is a little
letterbox
letterbox right here.
Bless. I don't know what I would do without a crew. Look like we robbed a bank, but all we make is deposits. Your profit with profit, oh God.
I'm here for a
Good time, not a long time, you know. I
haven't had a good time
in a long time, you know. I'm way up. I feel blessed. Straight up.
Way up.
I feel blessed.
Straight up.
I'm way up.
I feel blessed.
Straight up.
Way up.
I feel blessed. I ain't gonna say that we back or nothing, cause that implies that we're back from something. If we're back from something, it's some checks you owe us. I expect that payment.
I ain't gonna lie. Drake did his thing, but yeah, we on to the next one. Him on this one.
I guess when your stars align,
he
you do
taking
like the
L's
solar
right now. I'm
system
sorry,
and plan
Drizzy.
it out. So I'm going overtime on the overtime. Yeah, I'm not invested, but you can attest it. $1 million goal stakes in life ever.
I haven't had a good time. I'm way up.
You know he want to hear right
Trying
now.
to compromise my condom size.
Mm.
So I Snapchat that whole shit. Trying to see titties, trying to show dick.
Hey, I ain't never got the I had got that verse before, right? But I ain't never truly got that verse until right now. Cause basically he said she was trying to say he ain't had no size, right? Like he was small or whatever. But what really happened, he put it on the snap because, you know, the snaps remove. Back then, right, too? Smart, right? Snaps remove. Now, he like, look, I didn't already show what I'm working with. Now let me see what you working with. Now let me see them, you feel me? Because I just showed this, you feel me? And that was low-key player. I see you, Ye.
I swear to God, I hope they post it. I'm blessed. Even though I get slammed with lawsuits like Cardos, C3POs like Star Wars. They want me by the road holding up cardboard, so I go extra hard on the hard floor. Right now, I'm calling you from my home gym. Right after that, nigga, I'm gon' swim. Just did a couple laps in my home pool. And my daughter right there getting homeschooled.
And I'm blessed. Straight
I
up.
was thinking about starting at my own school, a Montessori. And the hallway looking like a monastery.
Oh, yeah.
I'm way up.
I feel blessed. Man, you can't tell me what. Y'all can't tell me nothing about Ye. That man is legendary. That man is legendary in this music series, this music stuff, bro. Not only paved the way in some ways, but also just in being revolutionary. You know, there's a lot of people who probably look down at what he's doing now. And don't get me wrong, he got some stuff going on. When it really comes down to it, bro, like, yay. Yay. Kanye's one of them. He's definitely one of them ones. He's most definitely one of them ones. Like, he's most definitely one of them ones. But you know what? With that being said, let's get to something else. Because there has been a lot of stuff going on recently. And I feel like, you know, at this point, partially because of social media and just how quickly we have access to everything, we see things a lot faster and in more of a real time. And personally, I like that. That's dope, right? But then it's also sometimes it's like, man, things aren't what they used to be. Straight up. They just aren't what they used to be. And that's okay, right? That's okay. We have to adapt to what's going to be new. Anyway, we have to adapt to life of whatever it's going to be next. So, nothing's ever going to be the same. And that's one of the harsh truths about life for us. Nothing's ever going to be the same. You're not going to always see the exact same stuff. Always. Well, yeah, well, I mean, yes and no, right? Because one thing they talk about is like yesterday's price and not today's price. So, but if you're a person of habit, if you're a creature of habit, you do the same things, go to work the same way, get there the same time, all that good stuff, then yeah, there's a lot of things that inherently you do that is, you know, habitual. And that may keep you in check or in line or whatever. That's on you. Me, just different. We just different. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, we just different. And there ain't nothing wrong with that. For real. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? Because being different is what actually makes everything cool. If we were all the same, bro, this life would be so boring. Cause you wouldn't even see you couldn't even see something different that you ain't even seen before. Like, to me, that's boring as I don't know what, bro. Like, let's keep it a buck. That's so boring. But you know, whatever. This is the life we gotta live. This is what we, you know, inherently deal with on a basis. So, but one of the biggest things I always say is control what you can control. You definitely have to control what you can control. And one thing you can't control is the algorithm. Of course, because you can and can't control the algorithm because it's like you can only manipulate something. And I say that because you can do it as a consumer, you can do it as a producer, manufacturer, creator, synonym, right? So there's definitely different ways to do what you have to do, but now things are different. There's no, like, how should I say? There's no, like, now the time of you having to, you know, have so many followers to really get some reach and push things off are different. You're gonna be a small creator, and the algorithm is gonna pick up your stuff and push it out to people as long as it's good. And when you think about the algorithm, you really think about like people. Like when I think of people say the algorithm, I think of people saying that this video is good or not. Because really it's the people who are ranking this. Because it's just a computer reading what people are, if they're engaging or not, how long they're engaging, what's the topic that they may be engaging in, and then they're cycling out to other people if those people who saw it previously deem it or make the machine feel like it deems it a good watchable video. Important. So when you think about it that way, you also have to think about searchability, and how are you going to bring in people that don't follow you, don't know nothing about you, never heard about you, and how do you capture those people? By just having good content, by knowing that you are looking for a certain person or niche or whatever, and you are giving value in everything you do. Whether it's value in entertainment, value in, like, you know, financial value or whatever, helping someone make money, helping someone better themselves, feel stronger, whatever that value is, you have to do it. Join up, brother. We need you, bro. I feel you, but like, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, Brody. It's gonna be a minute. It's gonna be a minute. Right? We gotta finish these streams, man. We screaming, but yeah. So let's hold on. Ooh, that's crazy. Okay, but no. So with that being said, let's get into a little bit more information about the algorithm and, you know, like, truthfully, how to kind of attack it now, not only in 2025 but moving forward as a creator.
Looking for a way to grow your business? Opportunity is waiting at Walmart Marketplace.
Oh man, hold on. Hold on. Why is this not working, yo? You know what? This ain't good. So what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to do another stream, because this, I gotta make sure this is right. So with that being said, y'all, I appreciate everyone for being here. I'm sorry that I really have to do this. It sucks, but good night, y'all.